My name is Nasir Babayo. The first time I got involved with Tongston was in 2021. A friend told me about the existence of the company and asked me to, apply for a placement in the company or for a position in the company as an instructor or as a curriculum design and integration specialist. And I applied, and of course I was shortlisted for interview, where I attended the interview and got employed, as a curriculum design and integration expert for Tongston Entrepreneurial Holdings, and of course the TIEEC Institute actually. The Tongston programs I have attended was, I think I have attended almost 2 to 3 programs of Tongston. I have attended one, the launching of the company at Gombe State University, where the company was launched, and of course after launching the company, a free training was given to 150 teachers of Gombe State Ministry of Education. Some are even not from Gombe State Ministry of Education, some happens to be teachers from private schools, and some from public schools, and of course also plus some students from the best students of the Faculty of Education from Gombe State University were all put together to be given the training as free training. Actually, it was very free. So I happened to be part of the instructors, our resource persons for that particular training program. Okay. Actually, I have taught at almost every state or stage as far as teaching and learning is concerned. I have taught at the kindergarten or the nursery level, while I was working with Moonlight International School, which was formerly known as Hamadaji International School, somewhere in Gombe here around Tishinduku. I also taught at the primary level, where I taught at primary 2. That was somewhere around 2017. I taught at primary level, and also at Smart Academy Gombe, I have also taught at the primary level. Coming down to a secondary level, I taught at Government Arabic College Gombe Gap 1, where I taught office practice between 2017 and 2018. I was later moved to or transferred to Government Science and Technical College Gombe, where I joined the computer department, and of course at the computer department I was given a general course which was ICT General, so almost everybody was actually offering the subject ICT, so I taught a general subject ICT. That was my teaching experience, or these are some of my teaching experiences as far as the secondary level is concerned. And somewhere around 2020 or 2020, I happened to be transferred to Community Education Resource Center Gombe, where I came as an instructor, working with and of course posted at the computer department, where I served as an instructor for computer. I taught courses like database management, courses like electronic spreadsheet or data analysis, courses like Microsoft PowerPoint or presentation package like Microsoft PowerPoint. I also taught word processing. That's introduction to Microsoft Word. So that is as far as tertiary level of education is concerned, because that is not a secondary school. Actually, it was an open school where public members of the public can apply or secure for admission, and once they have been offered the admission, they come. So some will be coming as even graduates, some masters holders, some even are PhD holders. So I taught at that capacity also. And also I was able to instruct, or I served as instructor or a resource person for Northeast Development Commission when they were having a program called ICT Resource Training. I was opportune to be one of the resource persons also, where I taught graphic design, and I also taught bookkeeping and entrepreneurship courses. That was between 2021 to 2023. So these were some of the few levels at which I have taught as far as teaching and learning is concerned. I work as a consultant for Tongston Entrepreneurship Group, a business development expert actually. I also work presently with the government, where I'm still working with the Ministry of Education And of course, the GSTC Gombe, that's my place of primary assignment. So these are the two places I am currently working with. And of course, for the Tongston, I have made mention of my position. I'm a business development expert. But coming down to also a private sector, I also work for MGIT Software Solutions, where I work as the head of training and also head of software development. So since then, I have been teaching till this day, 2024. So if you count the number of years, you will find out that it's somewhere around good, 11 good years of teaching experience actually. Classroom teaching, I have taught, and I'm still teaching. Yeah, even this morning I had to go and attend to my students at Gombe Vocational Technical College, GSTC Gombe. There is a junior section there where I am presently working as a business studies teacher and also the head of business and entrepreneurship department of the school. So I went and taught even this morning. So I'm still teaching at in classroom actually. And of course, coming down to NGIT Software Solutions, which is a software development company and also a training and certification company, where we train and certify, our clients on software development and also on the various aspects of even education, even coaching and training on the school management and school management administration. We offer those courses, and of course, I'm the lead trainer as far as NGIT Software Solution is concerned. So I'm still a classroom teacher. On this, I think I will say I'm a staff of Tongston Entrepreneurship Holdings, and of course, we carry out curriculum design and integration. So I'm part of the team for curriculum design and integration for Tongston Entrepreneurship Holdings. I do consult for schools, both private and public, on curriculum design and integration, integrated entrepreneurship into the heart of the existing curriculum for Nigerian education, and so many other aspects of school management actually. So I consult for mostly schools, and at NEDC I happen to be among the facilitators during the ICT resource training, yes, and also during the Gombe State GSU Ideas contest that was organized by Tongston and Gombe State Center for Entrepreneurship Development. I also happen to be among the resource persons. I have been training teachers. I have been training teachers in various schools, in various areas, record keeping, teaching aids, production and utilization. Yes, so many areas actually.
Welcome, Mr. Abdullah Usman, to this brief interview with Tongston Entrepreneurship Media, part of Tongston Entrepreneurship Group, of course. I think you are one of our alumni who has just recently been awarded as the state champion for Gombe State at the Teacher of the Year Award for 2024. And so this session is just to have a brief interview with you to know more about what your experience has been, what you have used. I know I'm privileged to see some of your applications, and I saw a bit of likeliness to some of the things we normally talk about. But also, once this is published, it will be good for other teachers when they read or when they watch this interview. They will see that it is really possible to be different and also to be rewarded for being different.
Exactly.
That's why this is important, I think. And also, I think it would be good your approach to teaching philosophy, just general teaching in general, entrepreneurial education, how you are practicing it with the limited resources and constraints that you have in the school you teach, impact and challenges on implementing entrepreneurial education, looking forward to what's next, and also just any advice you have for fellow educators. So I'll start with your background and teaching journey. So if you can tell me quickly, I know people don't really like going into teaching and education, but if you can tell me about your background, what inspired you to pursue a career in teaching and education?
Okay. Actually, I was born in Gombe State, and I did my nursery, primary, and secondary school in Gombe State, in Gombe Children and High School. After that, I moved to Federal University, Kashere, for my undergraduate studies. I studied BSc Ed Physics, that's physics education. Then after that, I moved to Katsina, where I served there for my National Youth Service Corps. I did my NYC in Nigerian Airspace Management Agency. Then in the year 2018, I'm done with my NYC. I came back to Gombe. Then I applied for a teaching job through the Teacher Service Commission. So that's just a little bit of my background. Then for the inspiration in choosing education as my career, it's just as you said, that nobody really likes to join education. That was for me too. Initially, I wanted to study computer science, but I was having deficiency in mathematics that year. So my O levels was not fully up to the number that will get me admitted into the university to study computer science in GSU. So I had to look for other choices. Then I went to Federal University, Kashere. I applied again. Then they gave me physics education. They offered me physics education as a course to study. So I just had to accept it and go and start studying it. It was when I went for my teaching practice. That was when I started having the interest in education, because as a patriotic citizen that I am, I'm having that passion for trying to bring about development to my dear state and Nigeria at large. So when I went for my teaching practice, I now understood that it's actually when you are in the sector of education, that's the right place for you to bring about this development. Then I now said that, yes, I'm even in the right place at the right time. So I now started getting interest in education from that instant. So that's just a little bit of my background.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And I think you also know my background is in civil engineering. And after 5 years of working in construction at the private sector and public sector, I realized that the problem Nigeria had, which I wanted to solve, is not that there are not enough engineers, is that
Exactly.
there are many engineers, but something is missing. I had to find another pursuit to solve and fix for Nigeria. And that's when I realized that actually there's something wrong with our education system, to the point that even after I came back, it was not enough for me to be a graduate in a foreign university. I also needed to be employable. And that's why also I ventured into education to try and fix the main foundation. And I think even for Tongston, we see that education is a key driver, even though we provide enterprise media and finance services
Exactly.
to our beneficiaries. So speaking of Tongston now, as I said, we use education to drive all of our development and the work that we do. And in particular, for us, we are an advocate of entrepreneurial education. So most of our courses have an integration of entrepreneurial education. And that can lead to entrepreneurship or intrapreneurship in employment, or even just thinking entrepreneurially at academic level. So for you, how did you first get involved with one of these programs? And also, what has been the impact and how you understood it to become?
I first got involved with Tongston through social media platform. I saw that the Tongston Entrepreneurship Holdings through the Tongston Institute were hiring. Then I applied. I applied for the teacher, trainer, and curriculum integration specialist. I think it was around May 2021. So that was when I first got involved with Tongston.
You were interestingly able to become the Multina Teacher of the Year state champion for Gombe, and you had to compete with other teachers from private secondary schools. Somebody would think that those teachers will be the ones to win the state championship, but even with this constraint within the state science secondary school, you said you became, I mean, obviously we saw you being the champion. So what does that mean to you? How does that feel? And I think also probably one of the youngest contestants, maybe the youngest as a whole.
Exactly.
So how have you been able to achieve this, handling your personal life and also your professional life as an educator? And what does generally that mean for you?
When I saw the email that I have emerged as the Multina Teacher of the Year champion for Gombe State, I was quite a bit it was quite a bit surprising for me. I was like, upon all the teachers that are in Gombe, which are having more experience, vast experience than me, teaching experience than me, how did I emerge the winner? Well, I felt happy and I was so excited. And personally, the award is a motivation for me to set up new goals for development. And I feel that this award is not only for me, it's for all the teachers that has participated in the competition, which were not able to emerge as the winner. It's for them, and for all the teachers that are contributing to education in Gombe State. It's for them, it's for my family, it's for my friends that has gave me support, and I really appreciate. Professionally, the award, it gave me that self-confidence, and it validates my skills and my expertise. The award really showed that, yes, I'm doing the right thing, since we were given an application form to fill. So I filled the form to the best of my ability. And it also gave me a sense of responsibility, because there is this feeling of encouragement that the award gave me, so that I can mentor other teachers that will apply for the Multina Teacher of the Year in the next coming competition that's going to come.
So for you, what do you think set you apart? Yeah, I mean, compared to the other people that you competed against who have all these years of experience, what do you think made you different or special to win and be chosen?
Well, I think what made me really stand out was I read the application form first, then I understood it that it's mainly dealing with sustainable development goals, and it's dealing with entrepreneurial education and peaceful coexistence in the community. And I think my subject area, if not all, it mainly deals with all those sustainable development goals. So there was this question, they asked us to pick a topic out of our own subject area and prepare a lesson that will address any of the sustainable development goals. So I picked SDG number 7, which is talking about affordable and clean energy. Then I picked SDG number 13, which is talking about climate action. So the topic I used was energy resources. So, and I answered the question to the best of my ability. Like, I gave them what they were asking for, and that's just it. I just answered the question to the best of my knowledge. So I think that's what really made me to stand out. And for the entrepreneurial education, from the knowledge I had from the Tongston Introductory Entrepreneurial Education course I learned. So I answered that question too. So I think that's what really made me to stand out of the other teachers.
Any final words that you have?
I think my final words will be in order for us to develop socially and economically, and for us to attain sustainability, we need to inculcate, or we need to synthesize entrepreneurial thinking in education. We need to put entrepreneurial in all the subject areas of learning that we have. It's by doing that that we can solve our community's problem, and thereby doing that we make profit from that. So economically we will grow. So that's just my final words.
My name is Iniage Temidayo. I work with Tongston as a curriculum integration specialist, a teacher trainer, and for the past 7 years as a teacher. Currently, I work in a school as a class teacher. In previous years, I have been able to work in 7 different capacities within the educational sector. I worked as an administrator once. That was I worked for 2 years as a vice principal. But in my most recent role, I function as class teacher in a primary school. Tongston as an institution actually is something new here, and they actually they focus on trying to build the society. Now, what do I mean by this? The focus is on financial and entrepreneurial education. So many people out there are educated, but they don't really understand what it means to manage their own personal finance or how to build a business. So Tongston tries to fill this gap in the system. I've been able to see, I have benefited the most because I've been able to see the curriculum not just as a sum of its parts, but as a whole. I've been able to learn about how each part of the curriculum comes together to form a bigger picture of what it is that we want these learners to understand, especially when you're looking at the Tongston model of trying to embed the business side of things into it. It has been very, very eye-opening so far. My advice to fellow educators is that there's a whole world of possibilities out there for you as a trainer and also for the students you teach in the classroom. As a teacher, you shouldn't just be satisfied with working in the class and earning a salary. You should be able to spread your wings, know how to manage your finance properly, and even start a business. And in the course of trying to teach the curricular content to the kids, you should also try to help them to create value from the content in the curriculum. So they shouldn't just learn about something for the sake of learning it. They should be able to learn how to create value from that